Hello, everybody, and welcome to One Off Saturday, where we explore a random game. Today we're doing Niche, a genetics survival game. I am Paint,
And I am Nocturna.
and this game is kind of it's kind of weird because each world is not procedurally generated. It's randomly generated, kind of like my great. It's deciding that it's gonna have a bit of a spaz. I should have tested this part first. Oh well. Each world is randomly generated, and you have a pack of animals. What should we name this world, by the way?
One off Saturday.
One off Saturday.
Hello, Tavros.
We don't discuss our filthy homestuckness on this channel, you. I'm kidding. So it's going to take a little bit to figure out exactly how it's gonna create the world. And basically we get a pack of animals. We start off with two, always adorably named Adam and Eve. One is male, one is female, and they both should have different traits. The general idea of the game is to kind of do a survival of the fittest sort of thing. Not like survival of the biggest and the baddest, but the more actual definition of survival of the fittest, whereas the one who survives is the one who fits their environment. The first island isn't too big or too imposing, so there's not much to fear. If we scroll out, we can see the whole of the island. This game is in early access, as you can see up here. If we go this way, if we manage to get our little pack of animals over here, we go off to one type of area that seems to be easier, I found, like with more plants and stuff. And if we go this way, we'll go to an area that's harder, I think. So we're gonna zoom in and click this. This is the little tutorial. Welcome, pack members. Place us next to each other, click the heart icon, and place me, the pregnant female, in the nest to soon give birth to offspring, generally the next day. Have a look at the GUI now. It's easier than it seems. Our age is down here, and it goes up every day. We die of either old age or damage taken. Daily energy is represented by these little crystals on our necks. The end of the day button is right here. The mutation menu is right here. Food is right here. Now that's important because, nom nom, we share it as a family. Whenever one member performs a task, it needs food to perform that task. If we press these buttons, we can see the abilities of that particular animal. And if we press this particular button, we see the genes of that animal. The genes are inherited by ancestors and they define the abilities, and the abilities are important to interact with the world. You can press space to end the day, tab between any active animals that still have a crystal to spend an energy, and we can jump to any field icon that shows a paw icon, not just the ones that are close to us. Paw icons are how we move. Incest increases the chance of sickness. Check your immunity genes, so we don't want to interbreed too much. And sickness is more likely to acquire in the swamp biomes. This isn't a swamp biome, this is just a hill. So this is Eve. It's a little hard to see, and these are her abilities. She has speed 4, collecting 2, strength 1, and she can swim a little bit. Her eyesight is pretty good, like she actually has it. There is an option to have a blind animal, and they need another pack member within like a certain distance to actually be able to perceive the world around them. And if we do this, we can see more of the area around us. So each pack member only has a certain amount of things a day. I didn't move Eve because she didn't need to be. She's right next to the bush. And boom, she's given birth to a baby. The baby is...
I didn't want to interrupt while you were doing the introductory stuff.
Thank you for that.
One, that's one hell of a gestation period, and two, Adam looks like a Vulpix.
Adam does look a little bit like a Vulpix. So, what I really, really, really want to do, and this game is constantly updated, and it doesn't have this memo in the tutorial yet, but you can determine an animal rank. It's important when you get more because alphas will eat first, omegas will eat last, and betas eat after the alphas but before the omegas, as it does. We're gonna start moving them around, and there are lots and lots and lots of different mutations that you have to unlock. Things like no pause, so you can't attack, you can't pick up anything, you can't pick anything up. It just kind of serves to make you look cuter, but cuter isn't exactly what you want. Big noses don't have an effect yet. Like there are traits that don't have effects. Then there are things like hemophilia, where you take more damage from wounds. Fishing tails, fluffy tails, hind leg, webbed hind legs, and like eye colors and such as that. Mutations pop up all the time, and that's the point of this game. There's always something new. And it does take the baby a few days to sort of like grow up, and we should actually take a look. It's pretty normal, all things considered. It has black eyes like its father. We can zoom in real close here, and one paw is up for reasons I don't know. And they all have webbed back feet, and as more as you go further into the field, you will find more animals to interact with, which is why it's, you know, kind of which is why incest is a thing in this game, because if we don't get any genetic diversity, we're gonna have some sick fucking animals. And why I keep spacing them. It's why I keep spacing them apart from each other rather than make more babies. Meanwhile, I'm going to put this little guy right next to the berry tree, and that will just be his space.
Forever.
Yeah, you can see he's an adolescent now. Until they have 3 crystals, they can't reproduce. So, wanna expose this part there, and then there. Man, I am not getting any luck today. What I'm hoping to find is another member of the species. And one-off Saturdays aren't going to be very, very long. They're about like maybe half an hour? Yeah, about that. Half an hour, maybe 45 minutes if it seems really, really interesting. Pick. And, you know, you can have, the more nests you have in your specific area, the better. Because then you can breed more offspring. And you notice that now this area is all darkened out. The further the pack gets away from each other, the less places they can see. So we want to keep them within like a relatively same-ish area, because otherwise we won't be able to see everything that's going on. If it's darkened, we can't see what's there.
You know, makes sense, because...
Yeah.
Well, it's actually really interesting, because most games, once you discovered a spot, it would
stay that way. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. In this game, there's a definite emphasis on you want to have a big fucking pack so you can see what's going on. But in this, it's very much try to keep your pack members within a general like visual range of each other. And at this point, I've kind of like come to accept the fact that we're probably not finding any mates. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that, and that. And I can't reach her in time to mate with her this turn, so we're gonna do that next turn. We have a pretty good surplus of food going on. So, mate with her. And there we see some shaking grass. What the fuck was that? That was probably another member of our species, but he's vanished, so we can't see him anymore. Did I move the female for that? I did.
Yeah, you did. You moved Eve.
I moved Eve. And with my game resolution right now as it is, I can't actually see the name of our baby, which I think is Maresi? Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So she will stay pregnant, by the way, until we get her to a nest. Fancy little side bonus of the species, I guess. It's not like she's going to give birth in the middle of a fucking field, is the point. And she's got a massive distance to her range, so she can go faster than the others. Like with Adam, you can see he can only go a certain amount of spaces, but Eve could go really fucking far. And that's...
Yeah, considering she just went from over there to the back of the nest.
Yeah. She's got a much more massive range, and Maresi should either have inherited Adam's range or Eve's range, as determined by their leg, or speed. So he inherited it from Adam, who also has a speed of... Oh no, he's got a speed of 2. She's got a speed of 4. So it's anywhere between or inheriting from the parents. Okay... She's still pregnant? I can't tell.
I haven't seen any baby, so...
I don't see a baby either. Did she not get banged? Oh. I guess I can just bring Adam over to her. Yeah, we didn't bang. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's represented by a purr. And you can see here that no matter how I turn the camera, the animals will always face you. And, like, the ones that are spent for the day, their heads will keep facing you, too. Over here, it's following the mouse. So, it keeps track of where the mouse cursor is. It doesn't keep track of, where the camera is, like the other two are. I should zoom in a little closer. Spots, but I don't want to like make it so that we don't have anything to see. This is gonna be really, yep, see, there's the baby. We didn't have a pregnant mother, so in other fields it would be much more dangerous to leave the baby unattended because there are aerial predators who will swoop down and steal the baby, so we have to be careful on that.
In this case, this is the tutorial area, so...
This is the tutorial area. The other areas are much bigger, much more vast. This is definitely like, get your fucking family as big as you can get it before you move to the next area. Because the next area will undoubtedly kick your ass, and I don't have a way to see what's there. It could be anything. It could be a predator. It could be prey. There is prey in this game. They're like bunnies. Yep, that was another member of our species. You could only just barely see it. Yep, there he is. What is he? Oh. He's beautiful. He's absolutely gorgeous. Did we hatch a... no, this is a little male. So we're gonna... Yep. I think this is what's called a horny male. He will attempt to now, impregnate Eve. Yeah, and if we move another member of the pack closer, he goes away. So, that is a way to add genetic diversity, but as you can see, it probably doesn't have traits we want. There's one that has traits we do want. That is a new member of our pack. It kind of looks like a panda. Her name is... I can't see her name, but I know she's a female, and she's not going to hurt us. If we click on her, she's now, our friend. So, we don't have to worry too much about her. We can't interact with her this turn, but next turn we can. Yep, there's the horny male again. We have the option to, with the horny male, by the way, we can hit him, we can invite him into our pack, or we can hit and run on the mating scene. Which do you think we should do?
I'm honestly not sure.
He's very gorgeous, isn't he, with his doofy little fucking paws and mouth. He's very lopsided.
Kind of just want to smack him.
Okay, we'll smack him.
I don't think he's got any traits we particularly want.
If we hit him, he'll run away and he won't come back. Well, he might come back. Yeah, he came back. And now he's bleeding. You saw the blood drop. Oh dear, where did she go? Oh dang it. Okay. This one we definitely want to add in because we needed more genetic diversity. And she's not going to, rape us. So now she's a member of the pack. And we have more genetic diversity. And herein lies the slight problem with the camera. You can't always quite see what's going on. So now we've made her Preganinant. And I want to put him right here. Did we? Yeah, we've already exhausted all of them. It's a fun game. It's very addicting in its own way. So we're gonna put her here, then we're gonna put her in the nest, and then we're gonna use her last energy to collect some fruit. I can't help but see this little one as a female, despite the fact that it's definitely a male. Probably due to
it's
that.
very pink.
It's very
pink.
It's very feminine in appearance, at least to a human's perspective. So we want to go here. Gonna check that out. So as you go through and you clear off more spaces, hello, you are that fucking asshole. Go away. As you clear more spaces, you can see more things and therefore protect your pack a bit better. Yeah, see? He's coming back again. And there's not really much we can do about it this time. And so, the whole point of the game is to just make sure that they thrive, make sure that they live. There's no... Yeah, he's bleeding. I wanna... Yep. Yeah, I can't do anything more to him. Eyeball. And we see our first mutation here in our new baby, whatever the fuck she is. Yeah, it's a she. We see spotted coat. Neither the father nor the mother had spotted coats, so she has a mutation. She also has fishing. She has the ability to fish, and she can swim. That was weird. My phone went off for no reason, and then it stopped going off. It scared the shit out of me right there. Alright. And then... Is that all of them? Yes, it's all of them. Oh! As she gets older, we can see that she's got spikes on her too. And she might be inheriting that big-ass jaw from her mom. Wait, did her... Oh, that... Okay, so... That's, a little creepy. That abnormal limb rotation. Gonna have the mom pick some fruit. I'm gonna do that. Gonna move here. Oh, there was a bunny. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a prey animal. We can kill that for food. There's lots of ways to get food in this game. What is our time at?
22 minutes.
Alright, so we're not gonna go for much longer. And then... This is just a one-off, a taste. It's very fun. We've gone through... I don't know what this is. What is this? Is this how many members of the pack we... Oh! Okay, so here we see that Adam and Eve have both died. Probably due to old fucking age, and I wasn't paying attention. So this happens. Now... Oh, yep, there's another male. We can go down and... We can go down and confront him and add him in if we so chose. So now it's up to us to keep the pack alive between these 4 members of the pack. And it's gonna be a little difficult because we've got 3 females and 1 male. What is his? He's fine. He'll be fine. She's gonna die. She'll die eventually. And this one's a baby, so we don't have to worry too much. Oh, and here we see another aspect of the game. A predator.
Fuck.
And this is where the game gets a bit more difficult because now we... Oh, hi. Would you like to join us? Please join us and help us protect ourselves from this fucking menace. So we can surround it so it can't escape. But we're not gonna be able to take it out in this one turn. I just wanted to get the baby. Is this a male? This is a male. So even if one of these 2 cacks it, it'll be relatively okay. Yeah, he's going for the baby.
Son of a bitch, get away from her.
Yeah, but she is not entirely defenseless, and she's killed it. When we kill a predator, we get lots of meat, which makes it, well, more than worthwhile to, defend ourselves more than it would be normally. So we're gonna go over here. Oh, hi! Oh, aren't you adorable? Are you a baby? What the fuck are you doing out here all alone?
Did we find an orphan?
We found an orphan! I hadn't seen this. Okay, so there must have been a game update. I don't want to scare it away.
Shit.
Hi.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
No, baby, don't run. We aren't gonna hurt you. Hi. You're in the pack now. You're safe. You don't have to be scared anymore.
My god, it's so cute.
It's so cute. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, man. So it has green eyes. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it is a girl. It has a speed of 2, a strength of 2, swimming 1, smelling 1, hearing 1, and eyesight 2. So she sees really, really far. She's kind of average, actually. But she has the ability to mutate a whole bunch of things. Like she has immunity G. Having the same symbol twice increases the having the same symbol twice increases the chance to get sick. But she's got G and I, so she's fine. She's got a beige mane that we can in her her genetics. Unfortunately, she doesn't seem to have paws. Despite... Oh, she has no paws. She's crippled.
Oh.
She's crippled, but she has a... Ah, man. Well, she is just a baby. Maybe she'll prove herself as she grows older.
Yeah.
Maybe. Kinda doubtful, though. She is a baby, so he can't mate with her. The game will not let you mate with a female that is already pregnant, or one that is a baby. Who's the pregnant one
For
there?
obvious reasons on both ends.
For obvious reasons on both ends. So this is a female. No, this is the female. This is our first female. Alright. And I think we'll do 2 more days and then we'll call it. How's that sound? Because we
Sounds
don't
good
want
to
to. Yeah, she has no ability to pick fruit. The only reason why we would want to breed with her is for her coat or her eyes, or any of her residual traits.
Yeah.
So she can mutate blue eyes. Oh hey, I hadn't paid attention, but now we have the ability to mutate claws and nimble fingers so that animals can pick things. If we, like, let's say, which of these tails looks best to you? Fishing tail, swimming tail, or fluffy tail?
Does the fluffy tail do anything, or
No, the fluffy tail does nothing.
then fishing or swimming?
Why not both? If we slot them down here, they have a greater chance of showing up during, like, mating season. Like, it has a higher chance to mutate. So you can influence the mutations to a degree. And see that. Step on it. Do that. And we're good there. Alright. Pick fruit. Is she older? No? Almost. She doesn't quite have her third gem yet, but you can see that she's growing.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do with the little one. She's just gonna move around until we can find a use for her. Other than breeding. That sounds really, really bad. So you can see that we can switch her between alpha, omega, and beta. I don't know which the one that is, because the screen's too small to see. I think that's alpha. That's beta, and this is omega. So she's gonna be an omega. She eats last. Like, I feel bad, but
Yeah, but
we have an excess of food, and there's not really much of a starvation. And we have our final. Whoa! Hey, handsome. So she has birthed a very unusual baby who has a fishing tail. You can see because it's all wriggly and stuff. See, fishing tail. And she has a runner's leg, so she has a much greater speed. She collects faster. She has ram's horns. She has horns.
the fuck did those come from?
Probably mutation. See? That's how this game works. Everything is a mutation. Everything is interesting. Everything is nature inspired. So yeah, that's what makes the game interesting, because there's an element of oopsie. An element of oopsie.
I mean,
Some-
that is kind of a good way to describe nature. An element of oops.
And as you saw right there, that bush doesn't have any more pink berries on it. It only has green berries on it. So we can't get any more food off of it. You're still useless! You're gonna remain useless until you're old enough to bang, unfortunately. If we keep you. Like, we can straight up abandon one of our pack mates. We can move her somewhere far, far away from the others and then just kind of leave her behind and let her starve. If we so chose, but we aren't this time. And in fact, that's 2 days now, yeah? Did we just do 2 days? Yeah, so we're gonna call it there. So, and this has been Niche, a genetic survival game. It takes a lot from nature. It's still in development, but for being in an early development phase, it's still really, really good. As far as I can tell, there's no plot, there's no overarching goal, like get the princess or save X person. Instead, it's like, just keep the pack alive as long as you can, God, and we'll see where it goes from there. If you want it, it's on Steam right now. It's, I don't know how expensive it is. Oh man. Not very expensive at all, that's for sure. I got this a while back, and it's still improving, still evolving, just like its animals. And if you liked it, definitely support the developers by giving it a shot. That's all we ask. But anyway, I have been Paint.
And I have been Nocturna.
And I hope that your day has been great. The rest of your day is even better. And if you liked this video, please like, share,
Comment, and maybe subscribe. Just It's a thought.
It's a thought. And we'll see you tomorrow for the first episode of a brand new Let's Play that we're going to be trying. Do we want to reveal it, or do we want to keep that a secret?
Let's make it a surprise.
We'll make it a surprise. So join us tomorrow for our surprise. Bye-bye.